Hello, and we're back in Final Fantasy XIII. And yeah, we've gone back to our good party of Snowhope and Zaz.
Well, the one we know we can win with quite easily, if not fast, unfortunately. And it is just a level thing. If you level up a bit, you can do it, but I don't want to level up a bit. And I don't want to level up the weapons, I usually leave that until the end. And you can get away with that, so we do.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, we already got rid of the boxed phalanx. It's just the 3 hoplites to go, they won't take long. And yes, I think we were talking about in the interim that while there's an advantage to having 2 men's, you can't have that type of party arrangement and have the right synergist, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it's there is... Well, there are only really 2 viable parties that have access to all roles.
Yeah.
Everyone else you have to make do with, in this case, not having a saboteur, in other cases, not having a... Well, the one we used to defeat Bartandalus with, not having a sentinel.
Yeah.
So you have to make do without, except for the 2 parties of Snow, Zaz, Vanille, and of course, Lightning Fang Hope.
And we figured saboteuring wasn't really helping because she was taking all the time to dispel the hoplites, and then he was just redoing it.
Well, they get 6 abilities with 1 issue upgrade thing, so it was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
We gotta win this! Here!
So I'm just sort of getting my strength up, and then I can do a delta attack and just let the other 2 deal with them. Well, I've just lost lightning. It's irritating.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'll just swap to protection a sec, because they both have in thunder. So
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it matter who casts it? It doesn't really, does it?
It does to an extent, in that whoever's got the highest roll level will, it'll last longer, and I think it'll be more potent. I think it's both. You can look at what the roll levels do in the guide. It doesn't actually tell you in the game. Well, I think it does, but you have to look it up in one of the game help functions, which we generally don't look at.
Yeah.
There we go, we're done. And if the person who's cast it has the ability, sort of the ability on their weapon or equipment to extend the duration, then obviously it'll last longer. So I'll just leave this party on, because I do have the attacks there as well. Okay, and it's a reasonably good, if slightly not interesting, defensive way of doing things.
Yeah, so this little section here, it's in the, what is this? Strategy and analysis. So when a synergist develops sufficiently to buy a role level crystal in the Crystarium, they will be awarded the bonus of extended enhancements. This increases the duration of all status enhancements cast by the character, with allies, including saboteurs, debuffs, and sentinels provoke, sharing a lesser bonus as shown. So yeah, you get roll level 1 as a 1.2 bonus. Roll level 2 you get a 1.35 bonus. Roll level 3 you get a 1.5 bonus. Roll level 4 you get a 1.65 bonus. Up to the max level, which is level 5, you get a 1.8 times bonus.
Yeah.
And the increase that your allies get to their sort of own things that they cast is a bit smaller, but it does still go up as well.
I don't think we have any choice of where to go at the moment. It's still just on ever onward.
It is, yeah. We should...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Haven't seen one of you fellas in a while.
We should run past the last orb in this area. Which is Saint's Amulet.
2 of them. Count them. Good on you.
Would you look at that?
It's pretty.
Look at the size of those flowers. Don't realise how big they are in the distance there, but they're hundreds of feet tall.
Need a breather?
I like that there's butterflies as well.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that it is actually a very, very good looking place.
Yeah.
Good sense of ridiculous scale as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna surreptitiously spend some Crystarium points, specifically on Fang and Vanille.
Renew. One of the guide's suggestions actually for leveling up is even to just do the main ring each time and ignore all branches. So until you get all of the levels that you can get that are the next up. And then just go back and get them again.
It's another one I don't do, if I'm honest.
Just leave it a bit messy and a bit you're worried about what you've left behind.
I mean, there are sort of ways of knowing which ones you have and which ones you haven't. See, I'm not going to update Commando from there. Just having the ability to attack and hold a stagger or do damage.
Yeah.
Because Ravager doesn't really do damage is very useful, but all I need. And if you notice, they're also quite narrow.
But still cost actually quite a lot.
Oh, ridiculous amounts. 24,000, 15,000, 30,000.
And you're getting sort of one ability per tier.
I think they're more expensive than anything in the actual main character stuff thing. Let's just go for a Ravager.
Strength and magic. More magic and health. And more health.
You can do a song for the whole thing?
And strength. Yes.
And we've run out. And go back. And go back again. And
there we
then
go.
Set up equipment. And we'll
for no
remove
reason,
some from here.
yeah.
And from here. And from here too. And then we'll give some to Fang. And Vanille. And she will go defensive. Defensive, I said. With a Belladonna wand. Belladonna wand.
And Fang is going to be defensive as well?
Yeah, I think so.
With Pandoran, I think it is. If it's what I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I can't actually remember if this is the right tactic or not. I remember my advice involves using potions, and this is the last point it's useful for. But let's just walk forward into this completely unknown event here.
These flowers! You remember them, right?
Yeah, sure I do. They grew all over Erba.
We can't be far now.
It's my fault Grand Pulse ended up like this, isn't it?
What?
I remember everything. I became Ragnarok. I scarred Cocoon. And I left Grand Pulse in this mess. It was me.
What are you talking about?
It all came back to me. Everything that happened with iFocus. All of it.
You're lying.
No, it's the truth. It's all my fault.
Don't say that!
Vanille! The Eidolon knows the truth. Ha! I knew I was right.
Wait, so you were lying?
No more than you were. Admit it. You remember everything.
It wasn't your fault.
Vanille, we should talk about this later.
Yep. Battle team changed. We're now Fang and Vanille.
This one's handy.
Yes, this quite cool looking boss. He does remind me a bit of Metal Gear Solid 4 as well, though, I think. I don't know if that's just me.
No, it's
He's
not just you.
a strange cross between Psycho Mantis and Laughing Octopus. But I think Laughing Octopus itself is like Psycho Mantis. But
You know what? These the paradigms they give me are so crap. I'm gonna go and change them straight away. I think a lot of people make this battle a bit too hard for themselves. It's just a tough battle. I mean, it might not actually be the right level for it. I might have to go back, but I'll give it a go.
and yes, I think part of it is because, yeah, it wants you to Sab, it wants you to Sentinel, and they all want you to do damage in this particular Eidolon battle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it hasn't really given you the best rolls.
Well... I'm sure I'm gonna do Rav Rav.
You can do Calm.
I'm not sure that's useful.
No, I'm just saying you can. Oh, you can Sab.
I mean, I think that's the full range of what I want.
Yeah? What do you want to start with, though?
The only other thing I can think of is maybe Sentinel Ravager.
I think I just gave the cat an infectious yawn.
Okay.
Sorry. I yawned and I was looking at the cat and then it yawned. She yawned. I don't have to call a cat an it.
Once again, okay.
Havoc, I like that. You have 2 undermines.
Oh, I just set that up again.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
mean to.
You could use another medic roll, maybe? Sab med or con med.
No, I think that's probably
You've
fine.
got 2 lifeguards now.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to change it into. That was a suggestion you just made. You know I've got 2 of the same.
It's in case you didn't realise.
Because that might be a bit of a safer way to do it, but then Sentinel Saboteur would also be a safer way to do it.
Stumpling block. It's a cross-reference, you see. Doom. Yes, so this is Hecaton. A Hecatonaire? Do you say the last bit?
I generally don't say it.
Okay. But I think this might also be our last summon that we need to learn as well. I think everyone else has theirs. Oh. And yeah, we're building it up. And this is another one that has phases where it stands there and phases when it attacks.
No, she's just standing there, so obviously she has her stuff on it already.
Yeah, I think she still only really knows 2 or 3.
Appreciate it.
Aerial tackle.
See, and this is still useful here.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah?
Appreciate it.
No choice, I guess. Oh, sunshine.
Yes, you are.
Have you saboteured with Vanille?
I'll deal with you.
Getting those on will probably help.
Appreciate it.
This one looks tough.
This one is. It's one of the tougher ones in the game.
Right, Looming Wrath. It's just gonna stand there for a bit. You could do more sabbing, sab.
Actually, it's kind of got it already.
Oh,
Things get tough.
oh dear.
What went wrong?
So we've leveled up a bit. I'm just going to set the last paradigm. Actually, no, I'm not. That's probably fine. I probably can make do with those ones.
Did you not want sab?
No, I don't think so in the
Okay.
end.
Let's do this then. Do we think in the end it was just a leveling up issue, and it probably was earlier as well with the boxed phalanxes?
Yeah.
Take this.
Oh,
have a little bit of
somebody
life
selected the wrong
guard.
one there.
Divide and
that one.
conquer. So, do protect poison, imperil, deshell. We're learning that it's immune to a bunch of stuff, and now we're just deshelling. Oh,
Now I'll probably do slash and burn for a bit.
it's looming anyway.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
She is really.
Why you?
Yeah, I've gotten a better healing spell as well.
I was going to
Nasty
say, I
attack.
thought we were just far enough away to miss that, but... Fang is nearly dead.
Yeah?
Meow. See, she just goes meow.
She went,
sometimes.
oh yeah.
Meow.
But yes, she says it in quite a strange way.
Take this.
Oof.
Yeah.
Meanie pants. We're about halfway through the Doom counter, I would say, but we are past halfway in the Gestalt bar.
Oh yes, I wanted to talk about potions briefly.
Go for it.
See, the handy thing is potion-wise, you can start casting something, and then in the meantime, you can use a potion, and then your bar won't quite have finished filling, so then you can do that again.
Alright, and I think does potion count as healing one of the things that increases the Gestalt bar for this enemy? Or you're not sure?
I don't know.
Die less, Fang.
No choice, I guess.
Now we there?
Yeah, it's always close. In fact, what I think is that you actually get more Gestalt bar
Recasting what it's already cast on him. Yeah, that's
saboteuring than anything else.
yeah.
All right.
5-star rating.
Yeah, because we did it in 2 minutes 53 instead of 50. You can't do it in 15 minutes. You died way before then. Simply because of the Doom counter. And we got a cat, Eidolon. I'm not going to try and say it. And of course, she got an ATB gauge segment, although I think she had an extra one anyway, because we leveled up before the battle.
Yeah, some of them have them in the level tree before others of them, but yeah, let's go.
Same as we had Pain and Fog.
Yeah.
I knew something was off. You've been shying away from our focus ever since we woke up on Cocoon. I couldn't figure it out, but then it all made sense after hearing that story from Rains. You already knew. You knew Ragnarok was the name of destruction.
It wasn't fair. You had to do all the horrible stuff. And I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason to lie to me. You think that's what I want? You of all people! Poor kid. You've had it rough.
Fang.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family now. We stick together, you hear me?
And after that touching cutscene,
Well, there was lots of touching.
you know me so well.
We're going to continue with this party.
It's still very pretty though, look at it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we're a fair bit stronger now as well. I might actually switch to Vanille, Snow and Zaz just to go for that party we don't get to use very much. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. Especially because I think Zaz has started getting his abilities and he started getting his abilities, so it's actually less important to have two synergists in the party. And of course, it was only the boxed phalanx where we couldn't really get away with using a saboteur, so we'll be able to use saboteurs from now onwards.
I also
we'll swap those out.
don't think we're actually going to get any more boxed phalanxes, which is nice.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yes. We'll go for the old... See, and it keeps doing this. No, no,
What are you trying to do?
Trying to change relentless... There we go. Trying to do that. But it was being very uncooperative for some reason. Medic! And Ravager. Although actually Zaz is a fairly good commando at this point, but he still doesn't have some key useful things. We'll go for Synergist. Ravager Commando. And of course we don't have a saboteur skill at all here. So we'll go for Rav. He has Rav, doesn't he? There we go. How about that?
Smart bomb. Sure.
We'll start with Decimation.
And that'll get our synergizings up and at least get us haste, and then we can swap out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking of is maybe switch that to Delta Attack. Because I seem to be needing that more here.
I suspect we won't have to be anywhere near as cautious as we have been, but...
Oh, you mean after levelling up a bit?
Yeah,
oh, that's a good point. I should put the equipment back. So obviously what I did... Oh, by the way, we got more accessory slots. But I should put this equipment back so that we can equip it onto our current party.
Yes, everyone got an extra accessory slot getting up to the end of its tier 4 of the Crystarium. And I think Fang got hers the last awkward thing that she is.
Wait!
What? What is it? You literally just wanted me to slow down a bit. Ugh. Can't take it anywhere. So yes, finally, some more progress.
Oh, it's a two-way battle. Are we just going to leave him to it? Or?
No, we're going to indulge in a three-way with Vanille and Zaz.
Okay. Yeah, I think after hasting, you could probably just, like, relentless assault everything to death.
Yes, the extra hit points and the extra defense does make us a bit more robust.
See that? Later!
It's probably why the guide kept recommending in each section, like, power level, power level, power level. Are you power leveling yet?
Yeah, probably.
Because yes, it does make it a lot more enjoyable.
Well, the power leveling isn't.
No, but getting to the point where we can continue easily. So you can sort of see what happens with the bombs. It's that they start to go to explode, and then if you hit them, they'll stop. But the problem usually is that you can't hit them at the same time, all of them. But Snow now knows some blitz, so you can.
Yeah. I'm not sure actually hitting them stops them from self-destructing.
I think it does, or delays it a little. It certainly looked like it to me, but maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it's just we can do more damage quicker. There we go.
No problem.
Yeah. And we get Ice Charm.
Party time. Excellent.
Puddin'. Oh, puddin'.
You are my candy flan?
Much appreciated.
Let's just have a really fast Zaz. Oh, and Snow.
It must be useful if there's like an auto haste item.
There is, but the problem is that it doesn't last very long if it's on the items.
Is it? Right.
So it is useful in the sense of at least you have it at the beginning of the battle, and if it's a very short battle, that's useful, but
It's like a preemptive strike stagger, where it runs out quicker than a normal stagger.
Exactamundos.
Yeah, we seem to be doing things easily.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we sort of keep on dipping in and out of the mountains.
Oh, this is one of the creatures it recommends you don't attack.
Yeah, I think it's a juggernaut. Yes, if we check in all of the nooks and crannies. That was a particle accelerator or something.
Yeah. One of the better components.
And yeah, I don't even think we actually have to go up there.
No, there is. Is there an orb up there or something?
I don't think there is in that one. There was in the first one that we ignore.
We should actually be fine against
I'm gonna
this.
give it a go.
Yeah.
It looks like the thing that Hope drives at the beginning of the game.
It is.
Ah.
Or at least a variant of it.
Yeah, this will be the tougher variant of that. Everyone is now hasted.
Here we go!
Thanks.
I'm probably actually gonna wait a bit until I have more of the stuff.
And the buffs, especially since we're fire. Is that fire protection or doing more fire damage?
That is fire protection because our fists aren't red.
Ah, okay.
So it's a bar fire.
Thanks.
So, do we not have protect yet, as I forget?
No, because it's Hope that has all the defensive buffs still.
Yes, but we've started getting each other's
Still,
abilities now,
yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
It's still early days. We're gonna stab him, but I think he can still steam clean eventually.
Yes, and that's when we attack.
So it's obviously if he's vulnerable against ice, no summon would actually be alright if you get close to danger.
But it's vulnerable against everything now.
I got an idea.
Oh, Vanilla's nearly dead. There's that steam cleaning, yeah. But it does mean he just kind of stands there. Can use it as an opportunity to be a bit aggressive.
Well, we just put the abilities back on him again.
So close. So close. There we go. We're staggered. I can now launch him. It just seems silly with the really, really big enemies.
It does really, yeah.
It's like the power of Snow's single punch.
Which is how he solves all his problems, as was discussed earlier. Hope's like, Snow, can you help me do my homework for when I get? And he's like, yeah, just punch it. It'll solve itself.
Failing that, punch the teacher, I see. Don't
terrible, you can't
punch
say that.
teachers, no. Yeah, we're doing a hefty amount of damage. I assume it might go into a steam clean. 999.9% stagger there, yes.
I got an idea.
Oh dear.
We gotta win this.
Yeah, there, it's cleaning. Also, even when you're at the point where we're quite well leveled, because we're quite well leveled, it's still one of those enemies where it has so much HP that it just takes some time. Wrecking ball, be careful.
Yeah, I mean, it came through here like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. You are also losing your buffs.
Yeah, I should get some of this done.
And that bar fire is very handy. End fire now.
Oh, so you have that as well? Oh, of course, because it's imperiled, so... Right, let's hit it before it loses its thing. Actually, it's got some more debuffs onto it. It does seem like it's only got one. Do better than that.
It's 2. It's 3. You can poison it. Makes
Yeah.
no sense. It's a
Poison
machine. Be a bit more aggressive anyway, yeah. He's
Even
just
more
about
aggressive, there we go. As it knocks off the health down. There we go, it's dead.
Old man still got it.
Old man, still got it. Use it 10.
Yeah, so we got nearly 4,000 CP, but that was actually a pretty tough battle.
No orbs.
Nope, it was just for the battle. So I can actually see why it just goes, if you haven't leveled up, don't do it, just skip it.
Anywho, I think after defeating that massive juggernaut, we're gonna go down there and kill those things. Next time.
Bye bye.